Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou 2. Alright, just to talk briefly about the boss fight we did against Tenshi. So the mechanics for her were if you had a bunch of buffs on a character, she would use that slash that would just wreck your back row. That's why she was targeting the back row so much, and eventually she started focusing on meleeing because I was buffing her instead. So just something to be aware of course. Anyway, besides that, I did shuffle a few equipment around. For some reason, I was using Shoes of Happiness over Training Egg when they are both exactly the same thing, but one is better than the other, so I went ahead and fixed that. Also, just briefly looking at a few things on the wiki, supposedly, things like the Repulsion Orb will actually increase already existing effects, or at least the chance of them working. So I'm going to be trying that out. So I went ahead and gave a Repulsion Orb to Alice, and then I gave the Sword of Singing Delusions to Mystia. Speaking of Mystia, I did start leveling up her Midnight Chorus Master, so I can start maximizing her chances of inflicting silence. And I did max out speed on Alice. I think I'm going to be going ahead and start leveling up Tripwire. Unfortunately, Tripwire does not increase the status effect chances, but it does increase the power of the speed debuff. So once we max it out, it'll be like minus 36% speed, which is actually pretty significant. We don't have a lot of fancy status effects, to put simply, but that's okay. Alright, that's pretty much it on this end, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. We're on floor 10. The maze grasslands where all life forms struggle to survive. And before I forget, let's see how Team Nettery does here. Supposedly, a lot of the things here are vulnerable to nature, which of course is one of her elements. There's also, I think, a couple of FOEs on this floor, if I recall correctly. I don't know if I'm strong enough to fight them. Oh my, if it isn't Marissa and company, good to see you again. It's us indeed. Ah, Lady Suwaku! Sane, you've got it wrong. There are a lot of good reasons why I left the shrine and came here. Yes, I've already heard from Lady Kaneko. The plan to regain the faith of humans is wonderful. In the name of a human god, I swear to never speak ill of either of you again. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that Sane is so pure and sincere, but what am I supposed to think about her being swayed by Kaneko's silver tongue so easily? Whatever. By the way, Kaneko and I are having a bit of a skirmish to regain the people's faith. We're having a competition to see who can defeat an FOE on this floor first. Another competition? Really? Hey now, what's wrong with that? Anyway, I don't seem to match up well with the FOE up north, you see? Can your bunch help me defeat it, Sine? Would that still be a competition then? There's no rule that says we have to defeat them ourselves. Whoa, this god plays dirty. That's the kind of god I am. So do take care of that FOE for me, please. It's right up north. If it gets in our way, we might take it down, but don't expect too much. Ha, that's enough for me, thanks. Just let me know if you do so. So yeah, we can help out Suwaku with a FOE problem. Something tells me Kaneko will have a similar offer. Okay, we outspeed. Okay, let's do, we'll stick with cold for now, since that has no resistances. So I believe once we hit 128 hours played, we get like a really powerful weapon, or item, or sub-item, from the plus disc, which will be pretty interesting. Because it's pretty up there as far as stats are concerned, and with maintenance, that would double it even further. Alright, we got an elixir on mages. I think we had one of those before. Okay, that's just MP recovery rate. Who cares about that? Yeah, I know you're... So just north of here, huh? Okay. I would like to find Kaneko first before we attempt to do anything too fancy. Let's try extending arm. That works. Sea of trees, fish fin. Because that makes sense. Alright. I think this is a floor I actually kind of want to get to the end to a bit quickly, but since my OCD, or whatever you would call it, is just literally gonna make me reveal everything anyway, it's probably gonna take me a while. Frozen eyes. Paralysis, I'm assuming? No, accuracy. Human technology designed to counteract JAM's EM and optical techniques. An eye that determines position by observing airflow caused by moving objects. It completely nullifies any optical camouflages. Plus 50 accuracy. So, well, the only person I'm using the accuracy item on is Rin here. So I'll go ahead and give that to her. I'll pretty much ensure that her blazing sword doesn't miss. I'm gonna go ahead and... No, I'll keep exploring. We'll deal with the FOE later. Yep, vulnerable to nature. You survived. That's concerning. Kamachi? Yeah. I was not expecting you to actually survive that. It definitely hit. Is it just that tanky? So yeah, those birds will fly up, and when they're flown up, their evasion and defenses go super high. And then they, of course, do the dive bomb afterwards. Very similar to the fly ability in Pokemon. I mean, I'm doing 10,000 damage to most of these enemies. Okay, calm down, go away. There we go. What do you got for me here? The road opens to a small Oni as engraved on it. That means we have to have Suika, which we do. Pure Saki. Okay, so this is their way of repaying you for devoting that much money. So yeah, I believe we'll gradually get back our various Sakis here, which is nice. We don't really need them, but it does technically pay them back. Also, I should probably pay attention to drops a bit more just in case we find something new. Alright, well. Yeah, don't want to deal with you right now. Goodbye. As far as I know, there's no way of passing a turn, quote-unquote turn in place. So the only way to make the FOE move is by moving yourself. Okay, that yokai thing has pretty good defense. Yeah, the only thing that's bad about the extending arm is it, I think it has, like, high influence from defense. So enemies that have high defense get even more benefit against resisting it. I think that's how the formula works. Demon Core, which we've gotten before. Alright, let's finish you guys off. You Kylan, or however you wish to call it. But yeah, it seems to have high defense. Problem now is, who do I take next? Mistia actually would probably be a good option. I would like to use Ren, but fire is not gonna be very effective on this floor. At least I don't think it is. I mean, I could bring both just and see how they play. As I mentioned, big open areas. So, Blazing Wheel. Yeah, I figured it was going to be resistant. Yeah, killed with extra action. But beyond that, yeah, I think Ren and Misty it together can at least hold their own. I don't know if Patchouli is going to be fast enough on this floor. So if I use her, I probably need to bring in Alice and try to paralyze. Tisiphone Edge. Do we have anyone even using that? You are. But I actually like the Big Bang Wave Cannon because it gives speed. I mean, to be fair, it's only giving 1 point. So you know what? We might as well just go all in. Oh wait, Tisiphone Edge also gives speed. Never mind. Forgot. So here, give me that. So that's gonna put us... Yeah, it gives you a few extra points. Boop. So now she's dual-wielding Tisiphone Edges and has one in her teeth. Alright. Wind resistant, I figured. So, nature. She does okay except against that antlion thing. It has just too high of defense. So yeah, I'll have them both stick around for now. Which means Komachi should be able to just stay out, stay in the back for now. Keep that stamina balanced. Huh. Well, we should be able to go back, actually, yeah. There's a path back for this. So that bird is going to be an issue. Alright, physical damage. God, that thing has more than 9,000 HP. That thing is a monster. Well, I killed at the cost of some damage there. Steady wings. Okay, we've gotten those plenty of times. Yeah, those birds, man. 10,000. Yeah, I think I was doing 10,000 with Nidori, and it still was able to tank the hit. That's crazy. Hey, what you got going on? Oh, is that Reimu's party I see there? Ah, Kaneko. Ah, Lady Kaneko, I finally found you. Gah, Sane. Wait, there's a really good reason for this. Lady Kaneko, your desire to restore the faith of gods to the people has moved me. Yes, that. I was planning to keep it a secret from you, but it looks like you found out anyway. Actions before words, how wonderful. Lady Kaneko, I cannot have wished for any more. Looks like Rainbow's figured it out. By the way, what you doing here? Nothing much really. I'm just in the middle of a foe slaying competition with Suwaka right now. FOE slaying competition? There's two types of FOEs on this floor apparently. We've each taken an FOE, and it's a competition to see whose FOE goes down first. Another competition. Why does everyone love them so much? Hey, relax. Anyway, the FOE to the south is mine, but it's pretty strong. Reimu, Marissa, and Sune, why don't you go and defeat the FOE for me? That sounds like an unsporting deed in terms of the competition. It's not. Sune, listen up. The fundamental requirement of all competition is to give it everything you've got. In other words, try everything you can. My request for you to defeat the FOE is just one of the many things to try. Ah, I see. So you are not restricted by the common sense of competitions being a fair fight. That's amazing, Lady Kaneko. Is that really okay? So now that you understand, go defeat the FOE to the south before Suwaka defeats hers, please. Well, we might mess it up if it's in our way, I guess. That's all I could ask for. Just do it if you remember. If that's good with you, then I guess we'll keep it in mind. I'll be counting on you then. Is this really fine? Alright, so yeah, we can beat up an FOE. So who's your favorite? Do you prefer Sawaku or Kaneko? Personally, I enjoy Kaneko more. Especially in this game. She's like a tanky caster. Alright, Blazing Wheel. Yep. Poison Moth. That works. Okay, well that's all my MP. So who do I... Alright, so we're gonna do... Sanae should stick around, because if she gets sent back, we'll miss out on the buff. Alright, yeah, let's just head south. Let's see if we can... We might die from this, because we're not at full strength. In fact, we should probably tag someone else in. God, this is not wise at all. Alright, what do you got for me? We're faster than it, that's good. Paralyze, that actually works. Okay, super resistant to fire, weak against cold, normal against wind, heavily resistant to nature, and heavily resistant to mystic. So it's all cold from here. And that went better than I thought it would. Tripwire? That paralysis is gonna wear off. Just punch it. And this should end it. Good. It does have drops, but we didn't get any. Alright, well, I'll go pester Kaneko about that later. In the meantime... Stone of Awakening. At this point, I'm kind of waiting for certain classes to become available. Though at the rate we've been getting them, I may as well just start using a few. Toxologist would probably be a decent one for Mist, yeah. Yeah, now it's just going Hexer for the speed debuff. Not doing anything with Komachi at the moment. So nice enhancer, Rins of Warrior. Okay. What do we have here? So Patchouli actually outspeeds. Just barely. Normal, resistant. Alright, what do you got down here? Alright. Shortcut. Good. Nice to have. Okay, the Kadama is faster. Missed. Okay, just barely with that speed debuff. Also, I've yet to actually use any stamina off of Patchouli thanks to Sanae. Yeah, go ahead and open it. 3 midnight oils, 3 purple orbs, 3 fighting gems, and a forbidden tablet. So purple orbs give, it might be the item you get from doing this or that in ancient Japan, or it might be the item that increases max DT gauge for halflings. It's an ambiguous item like that. It just increases max MP. And then we did get a forbidden tablet. Tablet containing forbidden magic. Even amongst hardcore gamers, tales of getting one is rare and a nightmarishly difficult item to obtain. Sadly, its practical work doesn't make up for the difficulty of obtaining one. Plus 1 MP, 56% magic, 26% mind, and then a bunch of mystic spirit and dark resistance. Definitely pretty decent. Fortunately, I don't actually have a lot of spellcasters. Well, I do, but I have most of them are spec'd in non-spellcaster roles. So do I give up the speed? I think so. Especially since this actually balances out some of her resistances. Marissa, do you hear something? Yeah, there is something. These are the sounds of battle. Ah, Raymond, over there. Look beyond that cliff. Ha! Eat! Haha, what's the matter? Tired already? You're mine. Huh? Phew, that was close. Thank you, Yukari. You're most welcome. Gaps are quite convenient, aren't they? Why, you... By the way, Celestial, you seem to be glowing gold. What happened to you? Have you been training at the Guyana Islands? How dare you make fun of me, you mere commoner? Ah, what power. Yukari, we've achieved what the priest and Emna told us to do. It's getting a bit dangerous. We should retreat while we still can. We shall meet again, delinquent Celestial. Ugh, why you? Each and every one of you? I see, they're doing just enough to force Tenchi to use up her power. Hopefully exhausting her power will actually show a limit of some sort. We gotta keep up too. So you say, but all 3 of them have already gone off somewhere. That cliff stretches quite far too. We'll bump into her as long as we keep wandering around. Let's focus on progressing onwards. That's true. Let's get going then. So yeah, as planned, we're forcing her to go into her all-in form to tire her out, hopefully. Hey, Alice actually did damage. Good for her. Punch that thing. Oh my god, that evasion. Alright, okay, at least I can kill that. That's gonna bother me. And not bothered anymore. Alright. What do we have down here? How's your speed? Oh yeah, you guys are fine. Concentrate. Can you kill a flower? God, jeez, Kamachi. Princess Undyne? Okay, good. Reinforced leather armor. This is the top tier defense item. Bought in stores from mid-game or one from the village casino. If you find it unsafe to nude run to the center area, farm 2,000 caps first, then head north from the mutant shack. Solves the entry fee too. So that's a Fallout reference. I think it's Fallout 1. I don't remember. You usually can get armor pretty soon in Fallout 2, if I recall. How's our speed? You are faster. Good. That'll do. I That's enough. Good. Stone of Power, which I think we've gotten before. Yeah, we have. Okay. Onwards. That's also going to bother me. Unless it fixes itself. It does not. What do we got here? Oh, whoa. What's this? Raymond Rainbow, come here. This is pretty awesome. What is it? What the? Seriously, what is this? Rainbow and Marissa gazed over the sand dune. The sight of a giant blackened hole in the ground, almost like a crater, met their eyes. This is pretty crazy. It kinda looks like the remains of something hitting the ground really hard. The region in general is awash with bright colored sand, but the area around this spot is all black. Maybe the sand got slightly melted. Volcanic rocks work the same way. Who could do something like that? I don't know. We better make sure we don't end up like this, too. Yeah, who in the... Alright, sandfish are gonna be a problem. Well, they outsped everyone, even Alice. Well, I didn't take any damage at least. Except for Patchouli, who's gonna just suffer. Yeah, she's down to 3 stamina now. That's fine, she can tag out at this point. Actually, let's do Misty and Ren. Oop. Okay. Oh, that mess is annoying. Alright, getting there. No! Was denied. Alright. Well, at least that path is clear. Alright, out of juice again. We'll have Nidori do some cleanup. Okay, checkpoint there. And a level 43 battle, which I think I know what it is. That one I will want to be at full strength for. Also, it looks like the boss levels are catching up finally, which is good. I mean, obviously our average level is 28, but if you can look at the rest of our characters, we're floating around 41 to 45. Alright, some glittering jewels. That balloon jerk. Okay, you actually killed that time. That's not concerning at all. Awesome. So we got the checkpoint. That's good. And there's our boss. Conveniently in the that one spot that blocks the way to the stairs. Boop. Oh, well, you know what? That was convenient. Because we're out of time. What's my achievement? Protection gem. Gather data on 8 FOEs in Kane's School B Sherry. Protection gem. Winners through hardship. Proof of being an even more prolific FOE hunter. Okay. Not too shabby. We're definitely going to need to level up everybody. I'll do that off screen. The only thing I want to check real quick is how are we on like crafting? So yeah, I'm just checking to see what I can make a lot of. Because that's what we need more than anything at the moment. So yeah, let's do... We can always refarm these materials if we need them for whatever reason. How's that put us? I think it would give us something. Treasure chest key. Awesome. So that puts us at main machine center. Create 50 pieces of equipment. Proof that you kept on making equipment just like a machine. Next is 100 pieces of equipment. And then I believe in plus achievements, we need to craft 255 pieces of equipment. So it's gonna be a bit of an effort. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm the Depressor. This was Labyrinth of Touhou 2. I'll see you guys later.